public health leaders tell us one of the keys to preventing the spread of COVID is through contact tracing. The state and Marion County report that they are tracking 3 out of every 4 people in Indiana and Indianapolis who've tested positive. And our Russ McQuaid shows us how this program is helping prevent a potential outbreak. Russ?
More than 15,000 people have tested positive for COVID-19 right here in Marion County. That's twice as many who have tested positive than any other county in the state. That's why comprehensive contact tracing is so important to curbing the outbreak here in Marion County.
The contact tracing that we have, I would probably say that on the whole, we're probably reaching at least about 80% of them on a successful level.
So what exactly is involved in contact tracing?
If I went and tested positive, I get reported to the state as a positive case. Their contact tracer contacts me, gets my general information, and who I have been in contact with within a recent period of time.
In the last week, the Indiana State Department of Health has expanded its daily data dashboard. It now shows a bigger statistical picture of the pandemic in Indiana and helps experts predict where it's going.
The contact tracing process helps these numbers. So when there's a pretty high success rate, like 77 or 80% of contacts being captured and contacted by the health department, that means that those individuals then have the opportunity, right, a recommendation and the opportunity to be tested for the disease. Through the contact tracing, I think we're starting to see a pattern that a lot of the spread is happening in kind of group settings.
That's where that contact tracing we were talking about becomes so critically important, and the honesty on the part of the person that tested positive to say, well, you know, I attended my nephew's senior graduation open house, and here's who was at that I'm aware of, and then working it that way. But if, as far as you and I stopping and talking to each other on the corner as we walk the dog or whatever, the interaction is going to be, or the risk of exposure is rather limited. Even in the enclosed environment, like going shopping at the grocery store, even if we pass each other in the aisle, as long as we're both wearing our masks and we're not lingering, having lasting conversations at arm's distance, I think we're doing okay.
The daily positive return rate in Hamilton County is about 6.9%. In Marion County, it's 9.4%. The state is somewhere in the middle, but still, the experts say to really get a handle on this pandemic, that daily positive rate needs to average out to about 5%. In Marion County, Russ McQuaid, Fox 59 News.